Brittany. So today I am going to record my 33-week pregnancy bump date. I am 33 weeks pregnant today, and holy crap, I feel like I've been pregnant forever, but it's flying by at the same time. I'm so excited to meet this little guy. We've only got 7 weeks left, and I just can't wait. But at the same time, I feel like we're so unprepared. We haven't had our baby shower yet. We have the things that, you know, the necessities, but I just feel like we don't have enough yet, so I'm kind of like in that panic mode. I have some pictures to show you guys this morning. I look like a hot mess today. This morning we got up, we got ready, we went to our 3D ultrasound, which was at 11. It was half an hour long. And then after our ultrasound, we went to lunch, and then we went grocery shopping. We brought everything back, and then we took the kids to the park, and we're just now getting home, and it's 4:16. So I'm tired. It's extremely hot here. I'm uncomfortable. So I'll show you guys the pictures from that first, and then we'll get into all the details of my pregnancy thus far. So this one, I think he looks a lot like Brayden. He is so cute. I loved it. Here is, can you even see it? There's a one picture. You can see his lips and his nose and his cheeks. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. He has my chin. And then the rest he looks like his dad, I think. Here's one where he was kind of smiling. I am so in love with him. He had his hands up by his face the whole time. And it was actually kind of cool because she showed us his umbilical cord, and he was holding on to it. So I thought that was kind of cool. Here's another cute one. I just think he's so cute. And I love these 3D ultrasounds. I think they're so cool. They are kind of pricey, but I think it's definitely something that if you can afford it and you can do it, or it's been given to you as a gift, or however, you know, you can do it, just do it. I definitely think it's worth it. So anyways, week 33. So the past like 2 weeks, I haven't done a video since I was 20 weeks pregnant, so there's a big gap. Not much has really changed other than the size of my belly, the size of our baby, and then I'm not as sick as I used to be. I still have been throwing up, but it's maybe once or twice a week now. It's not very often. I still do get nauseous, but I don't throw up as much, so it's perfectly fine. I've kind of just accepted the fact that it's not going to go away. It still sucks, but it's fine. It's not as bad as it used to be. In the beginning, it was 5 times a day, so I'll take 3 times a week. Over 5 times a day, any day. So also the past like 2 weeks, I have been so uncomfortable. My ribs have hurt so bad. He's head down, and he loves his feet to just sit super high, and so he's always kicking me in my ribs, and it hurts so bad. My ribs are like constantly sore. I'll lay down at night and I just constantly toss and turn because my ribs hurt so bad. Last night I barely slept because my ribs, they hurt so bad. And I didn't experience that with Brayden. I experienced him kicking my ribs, but they weren't as sore as, I don't remember them being this sore. They are so sore. Just touching them hurts. So I'm sure it's just from him constantly sitting there beating on them with his little toes. Another thing is I have a spot on my stomach where his butt, I can feel his butt sometimes, or his feet rub a lot there, and it hurts extremely bad. I'll be walking a lot and it feels kind of like something's like tight and pulling. And I asked my doctor about it. She said it's probably just irritated. If that's a spot that, you know, he's usually in, then it'll get irritated and sore, and it does. It hurts really bad sometimes. I actually have to like sit down and like relax for a little bit because it hurts. Another thing I've been having recently is the Braxton Hicks contractions, which I wasn't even sure if that's what they were, because with Brayden I didn't really have them. So I wasn't sure, and I didn't think that they were supposed to hurt, but I guess they can hurt. These happen kind of randomly throughout the day. My stomach will tighten up, like just the top part of my stomach, not the bottom part. It's still kind of like, it's so loose down there, I guess you can say. It'll tighten up, and I thought it was just like him changing positions. But I've asked, you know, a few other moms about it. I've talked to some people about it, and they think it's Braxton Hicks, because it feels like a contraction. I have to actually stop and like breathe through it and kind of like stretch out and get comfortable again. So from what I think and what I've been told, it's Braxton Hicks contraction, which makes me so nervous for labor, because if these are uncomfortable, oh my gosh, I can't. I'm so nervous. I'm so excited for labor, but I'm so nervous. So those are like really the only big changes in the last 13 weeks. At his ultrasound today, they did measure him, and they said right now he's just a little over 4 pounds. And they think that his birth weight will be in between 7 and 8 pounds, maybe 8 pounds. With Brayden, my first son, he was 8 pounds, 12 ounces, and I will be so happy if this little guy is smaller. If I could have like a little 7 pound, 6 ounce baby, that would be perfect. With Brayden, I pushed for 2 hours, and he was just so big. I loved it because he was big and chunky and perfect, but he was just so big. So having a little baby will be nice. Another thing at the ultrasound today, he is so chunky. He's got rolls. He had a little double chin. So I definitely think that he'll be chunky, but he'll still be small. And that's nice. He'll be average sized. So that's really all that I have to update. I've been extremely tired this past week. I have been staying home with Brayden and, you know, chasing him around and, you know, instead of work, but I just think I'm pregnant. I'm at the end of my pregnancy and I'm like, I'm done. I'm so tired and I'm nesting. I just want to like organize everything in our room. I want to have everything already that we don't have. I'm like, why don't we have that? I need to have it. So I've kind of been like freaking out, and I'm probably driving my husband nuts because I won't shut up. I'm like, well, we don't have this and we don't have this and we don't have this and we still need to get this. And I've been making lists and I'm probably driving him absolutely nuts. But I just want to be prepared. So, yeah, I think that's all that I have to update. Hopefully, if I'm on track, I'll do a 35-week pregnancy update. I really don't have much to update on because not much is changing. I've just been super uncomfortable. Sleeping has been difficult. I've been extremely tired. My ribs hurt so bad. But I'm definitely excited, you know, to meet him and that we're at the end of our pregnancy. I'm excited, but I'm also sad. I'm sad because you never know if you're going to have more kids. We've talked and we don't think that we want to have any more kids right now. We don't want any more kids. We're young. We can change our mind, but you never know if it's going to be your last pregnancy or, you know, your last first time for it. So my last pregnancy, my last birth, my last first tooth with a baby, you know, all these little milestones that could be our last. So I'm super excited for him to be here. We can't wait. We just want him here. But we've got 7 weeks to go, so which really isn't that long at all. I remember like at 15 weeks I was like, we only have this many weeks left, and now it's like I have 7 weeks. Like, oh my gosh. So we're definitely excited, but that's all I have to update on. I am going to do right after this video the Friday FAQ question thing. I only got a few questions, so I'll answer those in the video. There is one on there that I probably won't answer, but I'll talk about that in my next video. Bye guys. Hey YouTube, it's Brittany. So I just recorded my 33-week pregnancy update and I didn't even show you guys my belly, so I guess I should do that. If you can, oh yes, let's see. Here is shirt on. And there. Gosh, I'm terrible at this. I'm so sorry. There we go. And then I'm going to set you down and turn. Can you see? Barely. So here. That is our belly.